So a little recap. Up in Oklahoma, and it's our first time hunting up here, and me and Dusty had found us spots back in August and September and put a camera in here in this particular spot I'm in, and had some pretty good deer on it. But we realized real fast once we got here that the acorns were gone, and I come in here last night and set up and didn't see a deer. None of us did. And we decided to come back this morning, same spots, and I knew the wind was going to start picking up. And so about 6:40 this morning, I started rattling, and I didn't see anything. So I waited for about an hour, and at 7:40, I rattled again. This time I was clanging them pretty good. I don't know if you can tell, but there's old clear cut behind me, real thick. I don't know, maybe 5-10 years old, something like that. And there's another one right there. So I'm in this oak little ravine. It's literally, I think it's 45 yards to that side and about 42 yards behind me. So I literally can shoot all the way across it. And that's one reason why I picked this spot. But I don't know if you can tell, but there's a scrape literally right there. It's about 7 yards from me, and I put some tinks dough and heat out this morning on cotton ball. So last night when we got back in, we was eating some gumbo, and I told him, I said, hey, I'm gonna put that smack down on them in the morning, and went and found me some cotton balls at this Airbnb that we're staying in, and got my tinks out, and I said, I told him, I said, hey, I'm gonna kill a big buck in the morning about 9:07. I said, I'm gonna hit them horns, and I'm gonna kill him at 9:07. I said, he's gonna smell that dominant buck urine that I'm gonna put down in that scrape and then that tinks, and we're gonna make this happen. So, but anyway, 7:40 this morning, I rattled pretty hard because I was trying to get the noise to echo up out of here pretty good. And literally, I put the horns up. You can see my horns right there. I put them up, and I hear some walking. And I'll flip the camera around here in just a second. But I catch a buck going right along this. Let's see if I can turn around over here. He was coming from right over here. I picked him up, and I could see him traveling through the edge, right there on the edge of that clear cut. And he got all the way down to about right down there, and he wasn't checking up. I mean, he was looking for a fight. And he got down there, and he stopped for a second, and so I got my grunt tube out, and which is right there. Check out Ernie, by the way, if you're looking for a good grunt tube. And so I grunted a couple times, which you'll hear on the GoPro video when I turn it on. You can hear him. And this sucker turns, and he comes straight down right here, and he's coming literally right under me. And I'm like, I don't like this shot at all. And luckily he stopped, and I had a little hole right there in that sweet gum tree branches, and I stuck it through there, and I thought I dropped him right there. He slammed to the ground, and then he took off. He's hurting pretty good, but I put the Dart and Prelude with that Black Eagle tipped with a Magnus. I'm hunting with a stinger buzz cut this year, something I wanted to try, and I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I can see blood down there right now, so I know I've got a pretty good, decent blood trail to pass through. Anytime they're leaking out the bottom, it's going to be a pretty good situation for you, hopefully. But anyway, all right, it's been about an hour. I'm going to pack up some of my stuff and then see what we got, and I'll check back in later. Chocolate 8. Come in off this ridge over here. Got down past me. He was going away from me, so I grunted. Come back down and I shot him at the bottom of this scrape. About 7 yards. I don't even know if it's 7 yards. He ran off stumbling pretty good.